are going to be hopping into a love collective. I think we used this deck the last time that I was on here, so I want to try a different deck. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what this one has. We are going to be doing a universal love collective, a short one. I do still want you guys to drop your zodiac signs down below. I want to start off by saying I love you. Thank you so much for joining. I do offer same day private readings. If you guys are looking to book readings, please be sure to use the link in the description of this video or the link over in my bio. Okay. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Lovely. Hello, everyone. You know what? I think I'm going to skip the collective. I want to do some zodiac reads. Oh, ouch. Okay, that hurts so much. So maybe there is a message that needs to come out. Ow! That really just hurt my hand. So I was going to skip the collective, but there's obviously a message that needs to come out. That did not feel good at all. Yeah. So we're gonna see what that's about. If anyone is looking to book a reading, please be sure to use the link in the description of this video or the link in my bio. Hi. If you guys are just coming in, you can start dropping your zodiac signs down below, okay? Drop those zodiacs, people. I'm okay. I'm okay, love. I'm gonna see what's coming out here, and then we can hop into the zodiacs. So why did I just get popped on the hand? Oh, it says elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery, but this is coming out here in reverse. So I'm not sure if some of you guys are thinking that someone is coming in some type of elusive energy or if they're being dishonest with you about something, but I don't think that is the case. We're going to see just to make sure. Oh, yeah, it says stress. It's turbulence, tension, and arguments. This entire situation could be stressing some of you guys out. Oh, yeah, confusion. Oh my gosh. Uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Some of you guys just don't know about someone. Like there's something that, off-putting maybe for you about this person that makes you really second guess this relationship and connection. And I don't want you to do that. Boundaries is here in reverse. I don't even think you want to do it yourself. Divine feminine energy. I don't even think you want to do it. There could be something that you need to heal in order for you to get ready or in order for you to be open for this divine love connection. But I don't feel like someone's coming in trickery. Okay? It says hoping, manifesting, expecting, and faith. I feel like some of you guys are side-eyeing your manifestations and you don't quite know if it's the real deal or if it's, it says emotional storm. Oh my gosh. This was kind of coming out yesterday, where someone really couldn't, someone really could not. Oh, let's take a deep breath here. Commitment. This was out here yesterday. Okay, someone is really fearful of stepping into a higher level of commitment with someone because they don't know if they can trust someone. They don't know if this relationship is, the right direction for them to be going in. We're going to see. We're going to use some tarot. Can you guys still see? I might need to turn on my light. Tell me, what's the lighting like for you guys? I might turn on my light so that you guys can see better. I'm not sure if you guys can see or not. It's not plugged in. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Oh. Hi. The lighting is good. You can see. Okay, great. If you guys can see, I'll just wait until later to change it. If everyone can see, I'll wait. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I want to use some tarot, just to see what's really going on with this energy. Oh my gosh, someone just started like sawing wood. Oh, I'm so sorry if you guys can hear that. Oh, someone just started sawing wood outside. The Nine of Wands. Okay, collective. You guys have your guards up with this person or with someone, and I feel like it's time for you to take them down. It's time for you to take them down. If this person hasn't triggered you in any way, shape, or form to make you be so guarded to them, I don't think, it's really fair to this person if you make them suffer or pay for something that they didn't do, collective. I don't like that now. Hold on. Clarify distress. The Seven of Pentacles is out here. There might be, it's giving like a slow burn. Take your time. There's a need for you to take your time, but still have some type of progress to show for the fact that you actually want to be in this relationship or connection. I feel like you're going to have to make some type of effort and or gesture here because this limbo, I don't know why I'm hearing limbotic or lymphatic. I don't know. Someone's lymph nodes could be swollen. That's so random, but it could be of significance for someone. But there's a need to like clear and cleanse this energy out. Some type of, something's going to need to happen here. Clarify boundaries in reverse, drawing the line in enough, especially because this is something that you want. I can clearly see that you don't, it's not like your first, it's not really, this is like a mind over heart. I feel like a mind over heart decision. Is anyone else having a problem with the sound? Oh, a mind over heart decision. I see the Queen of Swords here as I say that. Oh, you can or you okay, Jamie. I see the Knight of Swords out here as well here with this Divine Feminine. Okay, so there could be someone wanting to communicate with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Gemini energy, or this could be you. Thank you, Bia. Thank you, my love. Or this could be you, that is this Queen of Swords, a heavy Gemini energy that's wanting to communicate how you really feel to someone, but it's time. It is time. Clarify hoping, expecting, faith, and manifesting, please. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, guys. The Five of Swords and the Hangman. It's like, are you hoping for the best or while also expecting the worst? There's something about a contradiction within the energy. Okay, there's some you can't go two directions at one time. You're gonna have to make a solid decision for which direction you really want to go, and if you want to see some type of like forward movement and progress in this relationship. The world is here with emotional storm. I need you guys to stop. There are so many people, here in the world, on this world that we live on. And though there are a lot of people that are in the matrix, you do have, authentic people, that you can't compare to everyone else, or you can't put in the same box that you put everybody else in. You just can't. You can't treat him like any of the rest because he ain't like any of the rest. And I need you guys to be able to have the courage and confidence to step into a newer or truer version of yourself here and not block off your blessings. The Six of Cups is out here. There's something about you allowing yourself to fully evolve past what you once knew, or a version of yourself that you used to know, so that you can step into who you currently are, but more so like preparation for who you're looking to become. The Fool, like seriously. And the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys have so much abundance here that you are ready to embark on. That I feel like someone is also ready to embark on with you, but you have to be open to that. The King, oh my gosh, look, we have the King and Queen of Swords here. We have the King and Queen of Swords, heavy air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is definitely of significance. Okay. Heavy Gemini energy. The Ace of Swords is out here, the Ace of Swords talks a lot about being able to, like, being sure and being able to make like a definitive decision for what it is that you want in your life. The Page of Pentacles, if this is a seed that you actually want to plant, I'm picking up like the plans that you have for the future. Is this something that you want to incorporate into your future plans? Is this something that you want to bring into your life fully? Is this something that you are incorporating? I keep hearing like incorporation, incorporation, incorporate, and cooperation. The Two of Cups. And the Seven of Swords. Oh gosh. It's this back to this worst case scenario. What about the best case scenario? Best case scenario. Darn. Is this worst case scenario thing. If someone is so fearful of like betrayal and I'm hearing the past repeating itself. Someone could have really gone through something extremely traumatic in the past with this Seven of Swords. That they, of course, do not want to experience again. But what this person doesn't realize is they aren't who they used to be. They are not who they used to be. I feel like someone isn't, this has been a theme, but they aren't giving themselves enough credit to really show just how much they have grown, how much wisdom they have gained, how much knowledge they now have just based off of what they have gone through, their discernment, their intuition, their self-awareness. Like there's so many things that is so much more advanced now than what this person truly gives credit. Oh my gosh, the Two of Wands. You see how this woman, I'm look like this woman is, there is this helplessness that I feel from this energy, like, oh, I want to go after my dreams. I want to chase my dreams and so on and so forth, but it seems so far away, or, it's like there's nothing restricting. It's really just about you getting in action. You having the courage to make that necessary move, make that necessary change. The Knight of Wands is out here. As I say that, action. I'm hearing, there are some things you can do. I pay my bills are paid. I'm picking up on someone just like in a bit of a victim space and place in their life right now, because they're not giving themselves credit. And until they could recognize just how strong they really are, they'll continue to feel defeated, to triumphs that they have already successfully overcome. It's their own personal illusion that is here blocking someone from having this new beginning, this connection, and so on and so forth. Um, let's see, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Empress is out here. The Eight of Pentacles is also out here. Some work, just some self-love, dedication, time, effort, and energy, but just to like to fully like grieving the past and actually like letting it go and not letting it be like weight or baggage, but letting it resonate as knowledge and wisdom. There's something about no longer having to carry the weight of it all, no longer letting the weight of it all stop or prevent someone from having new beginnings, that full energy. The tower is out here. Oh my gosh. Seriously, the way all of this energy that's being held on to, it's time for it to be alchemized, or it's time for it to be laid to rest. Ten of Swords. This energy can't even be alchemized. Unfortunately, it was too traumatic for someone to really be able to find the light at the end of this tunnel. So they're gonna have to surrender this energy to the Almighty Most High Divine God. The Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. It's so heavy. Surrender often looks like forgiveness. For those of you that are asking, someone just asked, well, how do I do that? Or it's easier said than done. Well, the first step is forgiveness. Forgive those that have hurt you, wronged you, so on and so forth. Especially if you know you don't have a time traveler machine and you can't go back to the past and change it. You can't make them undo what they did, nor can you really force somebody to pay for what they did, because that's still not going to fix whatever is broken inside of you. Forgive yourself, forgive them folks, and take the necessary steps to see what healing needs to be done. Be open to the possibility of healing after forgiveness, not before. The strength is out here. The Ten of Pentacles is out here. The Wheel of Fortune is out here. Ooh, it's heavy energy. I mean, I'm not sure what this is. I see the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, so I know it was, it really did bring somebody down to their wits' end. I know it really did bring somebody to like the end of the road here. But there is something that's supposed to be liberating or refreshing about the end of the road, especially after a long one, a long and painful one. The end is finally here for you to release and surrender and have a new beginning. Are you ready for that new beginning, or would you like to continue walking down that long, painful, strenuous road that you have been chucking? Okay, it's just about a matter of free will and what type of, I'm picking up on like a rat race, or what type of, um what type of life you're looking to live, how aligned you're willing to be. Okay, there are so many things that we experience in life that most people might think is supposed to break you down and stop you from moving forward or stop you from living your life, but most times it's the exact opposite of that. Guys, they're cutting wood out there again. They're cutting wood, so I hope you guys can still hear me loud and clear. The Queen of Cups is out here. The Magician. This is when alchemy can happen. The Three of Wands. Now you see, remember we had the Two of Wands right here, and now we have the Three of Wands. The alchemy can begin for the new beginning. Instead of trying to do something, I'm seeing someone no longer wanting to play in manure, okay, in order to achieve their dreams and so on and so forth. Someone is looking to take a different approach to manifesting their blessings. Someone is looking to take a more civilized. I'm picking up, when they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, that's one hell of a way for you to find your treasures, by digging through somebody else's trash. You understand what I'm saying? This isn't to say that there isn't wealth or there isn't abundance there, but let's not start there. We don't have to start in the trash anymore. We don't have to, we no longer have to go all the way to the route of horse shit or something of that nature. some type of manure in order for us to have what we need to plant seeds for our new beginning. There's something about doing something in a more uh I keep hearing civilized, but in a healthier way. There's something about taking the trauma out of it, or taking the grunt out of it, or taking, you know, the pain out of it, not having to always initiate something through pain, but instead being in a place where you can just initiate something from pure free will and authentic energy. Yeah, of course. Please drop your zodiac signs, guys. The Two of Pentacles is out here. So, is this connection going to fully take root here, Spirit? Is this going to come together in a harmonious way with these people? The Devil. Ooh, why is the Devil here? Is this past tense? Nope. I feel like this is present still. It's definitely still present within the energy. So you guys will have to put yourself in your assigned seat depending on when you watch this. But for the collective that this is currently resonating with, this resistance and reluctance is still present here in this energy. It actually, someone needs to, they might need to, I would recommend a practitioner. I'm a practitioner myself. Some type of spiritual cleansing is going to need some type of Reiki healing, some type of energy cleansing, some type of chakra alignment. Something needs to happen on a deeper or more spiritual level. If you guys don't get into that type of spirituality, maybe a therapist could be of significance. Maybe, your pastor might be of significance. Whoever it is that you seek higher guidance from, you need something to combat this shadow. And I don't feel like somebody has the resources on hand, or they don't have the ready knowledge, or the knowledge readily available for them to do it, and they need some assistance here. This is a battle that they're losing, unfortunately. The Ace of Cups is out here. I'm hearing like something about only light can cast out the dark. You can't, something about not being able to fight dark with dark, but duality or something like that. I did see balance, but this person is not. Who just needs some assistance. Pimp down, pimp in distress. Three of Swords, as I say that, their cup of love is broken, and they don't know how to fix it. They don't know the first thing about fixing it. And sometimes it's better, to raise your hand and not know the answer, and be, than for you to not raise your hand. And it's just like a closed mouth is not going to get fed, essentially. It's better for you to speak up when you are in need, rather than for you to starve yourself out, deprive yourself. That then sends you into survival, and so on and so forth, in a space and place where it really just isn't necessary. The Two of Swords is out here, the Death card is out here, and the Ace of Wands is out here. This is literally a new beginning, literally happening. As I said, fighting the darkness with the light, or at least having a balance between the two of them, understanding why it's imperative to have the two. I see the Ace of Wands literally over here, over the Devil. Something about being able to see through the darkness, no longer having to see through the darkness, but having a light, having your own light. The Nine of Swords is here. The Ace of Pentacles is here. And the Four of Pentacles. And this is now being able to see and see. I'm picking up after operating in darkness for so long, and then having the light and being able to assess the predicament and space and place that you are. It's like a brand new. I'm seeing multiple layers or multiple shells having to be broken through, multiple ceilings having to be broken, or multiple floors, multiple dimensions. Something of that nature is going to need to be broken here in order for this to really come together. Someone is having a extremely deep transformation. The first thing was to come back to life. Like I'm picking up on somebody that was like in a coma or something. Like first thing is coming back to life. Second thing is remembering who the hell you are. And then on top of that, you got to get up to date with the times, and then you got to bring your old. I'm picking up like upcycle your old energy into new, and there's just like a whole multiple layers is having to happen here. It's not just the awakening. The awakening is just that's just the birth. After birth, you got to learn how to eat, shit, talk, walk, sleep, everything all over again. The sun. Whew. And the chariot. Leo, Cancer, Scorpio. The Ten of Cups. Wow. And there it is. And there it is. It's not to say that it's impossible or anything. It's just going to take some time for everything to really come together. It's just going to take some time. Clarify the death card, please. The Eight of Swords. This is someone that fears death, so they live a fearful life instead of the exact opposite. You have one person that fears death, and because of that, they live in fear. And you have another person that fears death, and because of that, they live in the light. They live their best life. There's something about a shift needing to happen. Some type of light is going to need to be initiated here. And I don't, like I said, I don't feel like someone has the knowledge readily available for them, and they will need some outside sources to help. The Six of Wands, and that realization alone is really going to transform this path and journey. Being able to put pride and ego aside and really speak up when you need something. Tell the truth about what it is that you need here. The Emperor. The Emperor. The most times masculine energy, or that's why I say I don't know if this is like a anywho. I just know that it's not always practice for masculine energy to be open and honest about what it is that they really need internally, because they feel like their feelings don't have a place, or a safe place or space for the role that they are supposed to be playing. But in order for the masculine to really truly be divine, they have to be tapped into feminine energy. They have to be able to, if you are the head, okay, you understand in order for everything to run, high priestess, in order for everything to run in a proper manner, all needs to be known. This is like when you go to the doctor and you want your doctor to help you fix something, but you're not telling your doctor what exactly is going on. You're lying to your doctor about this, you're lying to your doctor about that, which means you're probably going to be misdiagnosed, given the wrong there's so many things that happen with that process. There's something about needing to be open and honest, honesty, trustworthy, and so on and so forth. That's going to need to be had here. The Queen of Wands is out here now. There's so much room for possibility. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups over the Ten of Cups, as I say that. There's so much room for potential in the future. We love to see potential for the future, but more so, it's about the here and now Hermit. It's really about the here and now. What someone is willing to do in the here and now is of course going to determine the future. Are they going to continue to let the past dictate their future, or are they going to finally close out that chapter that has long exhausted them, over exhausted them, to have a brand new beginning here? Seven of Cups. They got options. Do you eat them? Okay. And Judgment is out here. Somebody said, you know what? I think I had enough. I think I had about enough of this. I think I had about enough of this. I'm picking up on somebody constantly eating what's being put in front of them and accepting it instead of actually asking for what it is that they want to eat. Okay. So finally saying, you know what? No, thank you. I don't want that. I'm cool. But do you have this? Oh yeah, we also serve this and this and this. I'm picking up on like a secret menu. I'm picking up on like a secret menu or a secret abundance that will be opened up to someone once they stop accepting what's being put in front of them and finally have the courage to ask for something different or want something different. It's like someone has been used to this same old orange cup, and then all of a sudden they say, you know what, I don't want the orange cup. You guys, by any chance, offer something different? Oh, of course, we have this. What? What? This whole time? The Knight of Cups is out here. And the King of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, with this variety pack. With this newfound sense of self and reality, what is the future looking like, for this person? Are they going to, take a leap of faith, or the Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. We love a hard worker now. Something about a person at work, man, masculine or feminine, whoever you are. I'm telling you right now, if you work a job, you look the fuck good doing it. I don't care what nobody say. All right. The Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. The Three of Wands. What in the world? Well, the Eight of Pentacles is working on themselves. The Three of Wands is dedicated time, effort, and energy into a plan that they have. But this is the Eight of Wands. So I just wanted to, put that out there. The Eight of Pentacles talks about dedicating time, effort, and energy. Like if you're going to school, if you're going to college, if you're looking to get a raise at your job, and so on and so forth. Okay, the Three of Wands is a plan, which direction you want to go in, how it's all going to plan out, and so on and so forth. Moving in that direction. I see the Eight of Wands out here and the Five of Wands out here. Why is this? Okay. There's going to be a certain urgency that this person feels that they'll need to have throughout this process. I feel like this urgency that they feel is like anticipation that they feel is what's going to keep them like, oh, what was that card? Is what's going to keep them like focused, on what they need to do. I'm hearing, can you focus on me? So some of you guys could be like very mesmerizing, or you could be very mesmerized by this person. Oh my God. Oh my, as I say that, look what pops out. The Star. I'm telling you. Okay, how many cards do we have left? Let's go from the middle. The Page of Swords is out here. Oh, this person is really going to, depending on how connected you guys are throughout this process, as you get to see this person transform and overcome, they're also going to want to know and learn about you as well. The more they get to know and learn about themselves, the more they're going to want to get to, of course, know and learn about you. There is a need for healthy boundaries here so that you guys don't trauma bond. But I feel like there is going to be like a fine line, or like a safe line here. The Five of Cups is out here. A safe line here, like a safeguard. Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles is out here. Adjusted. That's the fine line. The Four of Wands is out here. The King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. This whole journey to alignment and someone stepping back into their divinity. You see, you have the King and Queen of Wands out here. You have the Justice, and you have the Four of Wands, which is all like that is a divine match and pair. And when it's all said and done, in the end, these two people will come out aligned with one another, on the same page, having a deeper understanding of how they look through the seasons or something of that nature. When they say somebody's supposed to be around just simply for a season, well, these people are going to go through all four seasons together. There's something about them being able to see each other through the ups and the downs, um, that is going to change the dynamic of this relationship. How rooted it is, not just within each other, but truly within themselves. It's going to be so amazing. I feel for both parties to know their significant other in this way. There's a certain level, like they're both learning each other together. Like there are aspects of themselves that they don't even know, of course, yet, that they are just picking up, that they're just learning while getting to know each other. It's like I'm learning me while also learning you while you're learning. It's like there's an evolving energy, an evolving chemistry here that's continuously growing, especially as both parties continue to grow. Guys, I love you guys so much. I do have to go. I hope this resonated for you guys some. I hope to be back on here later, but if not, you guys can always hit me up for private readings. I do offer private readings. I'm so sorry. I have to go because my kids are going to be here very soon. This collective lasted longer than I expected. I didn't expect to go through the whole tarot deck. I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you later, okay? Ooh, bye bye, guys.